I wonder what's I wonder how this is gonna go. Honestly, I don't know if I'm streaming even at the right time. Not gonna lie, this is like kind of an unusual time to stream for me. It's gonna be interesting for sure. It's gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Um, very interesting. I was planning to do the stream like I was planning to do it like a few weeks ago, but I got too tired and just deleted the stream. Actually, before anyone comes in, I'm just gonna pick like the best tier list that I want to do. It seems like what is this? The ultimate Evangelion episodes, plug suits. These are not the best tier lists. Maybe. What is this for? Mains supporting rich workers. What does that even mean? I have no idea what that means. Uh, this is for episodes. Let's do like what is Evangelion proposal and Evangelion preview? What? Why is this the most popular? Oh, it's the design. Oh, proposal design, I guess. And why is it the most popular? I don't understand. This is only the Evas. Oh, Evangelion units. Which one has the best character? I got 40. Is this maybe this one is a good tier list? Is this all the Evangelion anime entries? Yeah, I think that's a good tier. This is a good tier list, maybe. Does it have? Oh, it has everything. Is this 2.0? What? I don't know about the other ones. I don't know what the other ones are. Is this also the new? When was this last modified? So I guess this is. It's also count the new Asuka short. That's perfect actually. It's very relevant for this discussion. Very relevant for this discussion. Very relevant for this discussion, to be clear. As you know, streaming is not my strong suit, to be clear. I wonder what's gonna make people let me do something about stream settings at tier list. I wonder what do people do when they don't have I wonder what do people do when they don't have any audience until they come in. Stream quality is low. Something's happening. Something's happening, I guess. Deciding Evangelion power scaling. That's an interesting tier list. Strongest peak, strong, mid, weak, I don't know. Adam. No, this is Lilith. This is Adam. Lilith Lilith cannot move, right? I mean, Lilith cannot move. Adam is like, I don't know, lore wise, pretty strong. I think peak, maybe? I don't know. This is too hard. I don't know enough about the lore to make like proper judgment about the power scaling of each Evangelion person. Nages? Is that a real word? Do people know how to spell? This is just the characters. We got baby Shinji. Normal Shin. We got like, is this every version of the characters? The manga version too? Oh wait, where's normal Shinji? There's like this Shinji, manga Shinji. Where's the normal Dude, they just lump all Shinjis together? Is this the normal anime Shinji? No. There's like three Asukas. There's this manga Asuka, Shikinami, Soryu, and okay, where's normal Shinji? Where's TV Shinji? Where's like original or OG Shinji? I only see rebuild Shinji and this Shinji. No Shinji. They don't care enough about Shinji. I don't care enough about Shinji, man. They don't care enough about Shinji. Not gonna lie. Anyway, this is a weird tier list because Evangelion endings. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Is this just all the endings possible? This is the manga? This is the anime? TV ending? End of Eva? End of Eva, end of TV, manga, 3.0 plus 1.0. Anima, I guess? I don't know what this is. Asuka. Disgusting. Ugh. Very bad tier list. That was a shit. That was a horrible tier list. Not gonna lie, that was a horrible tier list. Evangelion Girls plus rebuilds. Is this old? This should have everybody, right? Everybody relevant because they got Sakura, Toji's sister. They got this bit pink hair girl. They got Mari. They got it. Karu's here. Karu would be SS tier. Karu would be SS tier. That's just a little spoilers. Is this the? What about this one? Does this one have this includes characters, Ava units, angels, sort of video games? Okay, I think this one is a very good list. It does not distinguish between rebuilt versions, which is gonna be difficult to judge because like the rebuilds and the others are like two like completely different characters from one another. I don't know, but I don't know how to feel about this list. I feel like I'm just judging tier lists. Evangelion ships. What is this? Theatrical, theatrical edition, theatrical edition, new theatrical release. This just mean the rebuild films, right? It is. I haven't realized that it's possible to create an absolute tier list of Evangelion characters. The two continuities are very different, so I prefer to rank their characters separately. For example, Asuka Langley Sodio is my favorite Evangelion character. Asuka Shikinami Langley is actually, yeah, it's just okay. This guy's base. This guy's base, you know, this guy's base. But like, how do I get to the other guy's tier list? How do I get your other tier list then? What is this? Asuka in the multiverse of waifus? Unlike my ex, Asuka. Unlike my ex, Asuka didn't leave me, but wish Asuka. There's several versions of this godlike 14-year-old girl. Let's rank them all. Create a Asuka in the multiverse of waifu tier list. Check out other characters tier list and the most user submitted characters tier list. Oh my god. There's so many Asukas. There's so many Asukas. Gwen is here. Gwen is here. Gwen was the original top tier tsundere. Not waifu, not gonna lie. I grew when you like as a kid, if you didn't like Gwen, then like I don't know, man. You didn't live. You were not living. To be real with you, you were not living. Why is Misato here? I guess you could argue. Some people, I think, even in the series itself, one of the characters mentioned how like I think it was Kaji. Kaji was like, yeah, you see Asuka acting like that, but like actually is this in the retake? It's not in the original series. Maybe this is just a retake scene, so it's not canon. But I think in retake, I think one scene Kaji was like Misato is just when she was younger is just like Asuka, bro. Like Shinji, we wouldn't believe it. Is that the logic as to why Misato is here? Is that the parallel? Like, I mean, they're not literally the same character. They're very different characters. Even if, like, you could argue Misato is like a more mature, grown up version of what Asuka would become later on. I don't know what this is. It's pretty funny. Oh, I appreciate putting the Dream World Asuka here. Very important character. Very, very important. Of course, she's. Actually, I don't know which Asuka is this from? This from an alternate timeline anime or is it a fan fiction? I don't know. Is this like a singer named Asuka? Zero Two is here, of course. That's the joke everyone makes. I don't like that comparison because it's like Zero Two does not feel like Asuka at all as a character. Her personality, everything about her does not feel like Asuka at all. Except color scheme, which is a very, very superficial way to compare the two characters. But you know, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I think the last time I streamed, it was like pretty cool. Any more tier lists? I guess I should have streamed like at least an hour earlier based on my analytics. More viewers were online then, or I should just stream like on a Saturday or something. No one is awake yet. No one is awake, bro. People wake up super early to watch YouTube videos. No way. No way, Jose. Battle Cats, all Evangelion units. I have no idea what some of these are. Maybe I should search for most recent. Maybe there's a decent tier list. I all Yeah, I already put it's here. Uh what is Evangelion finally? Oh, it's the album. It's the album. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Sankakuno should sit properly. Ah. Ah, shit. All right. Um I'm just gonna start the tier list because like I'm just gonna start the tier list. Oh, Evangelion anime entries. I mean, this is pretty easy. So, the original, I don't know what this is, so I'm not gonna rate it. So I'll put uh TV series as S tier. Series, of course, classic masterpiece, story of storytelling, a masterclass of storytelling, hands down, hands down. Anybody who I wonder if anyone like watch anyone watch my videos and like, ooh, community. Oh, someone joined for like 31 seconds and left. Pretty funny. Ava is like S tier. Wait, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, one chat. Oh, hey. Are you a fan of rebuilds? Here's the thing. I am. I'm about to tell you. Actually, thank you for joining the stream. I. Let me check my audio. It's working. Uh, I like the first one. Okay, I'm not. I'm not. I don't hate the rebuilds. Let's just say I don't hate the rebuilds. I think they're pretty decent. Like the first one is pretty good. It's basically episode 1 to 6 of I think 6 or 7 remake of Ava, but like slightly different, I guess. And wait, is this even no? This is Death and Rebirth, right? This I think this is Death and Rebirth. I haven't watched Death and Rebirth, so I'll put yeah, that's the TV series. I so yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the rebuilds, but I wouldn't say hate them. I really enjoy. I had a decent time with all of them except the second one. 2.0 to me is like my least favorite Ava related thing I've ever watched, and it's probably because oh thanks for the heart. I saw that. It's probably because like I mean I'll show you right now. Which one is 1.0? Is this 1.0? These icons are too small, man. I cannot tell which one. Which one is 2.0? Which one is I think this is 2.0, right? This is 1.0 or this is 2.0. No, this is 2.0. I can't tell which one is 2.0. I can't tell. Wait, let me just look up what 1.0 looks like. The poster. Evangelion Rebuilds 1.0. Okay, this one is 1.0. This poster. I would. Okay, wait, let me rank. So, Innoveva and Original, both S tier masterpieces. No questions asked. I love everything about them. Basically, my favorite anime of all time. Probably. It's if it's not, it's up there. It's definitely up there. Check out my videos for if you guys haven't watched it. You can check out my video on the new. Excuse me, on the new short, the new 30-year anniversary short. I'm gonna rank it in just a second. Now next, I guess Innoveva. This is 1.0. Okay. 1.0 is like I guess an A tier, solid A tier. It's not it didn't do anything that detract from like take away from the original series. It's just a straight reboot. I wouldn't say it surpasses the original in any shape or form. Some people might believe it did. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. I think most people are pretty lukewarm about the rebuilds, or they like certain parts of the rebuild, but not all of it. But yeah, for me, I am not like I don't have any issues with 1.0. I think it's pretty. I mean, it's Ava. It's more Evangelion. So yeah. So yeah, Feroz. I hope that Feroz D2X. I hope that answer your question. Is this 2.0? No, this is 2.0. I think 2.0 is like my. Oh God, this is I don't know if it's how much of a hot take it is. I don't keep up with the consensus on the reboot. I know a lot of people would either hate it 3.0 or really enjoy 3.0, but yeah, 2.0 is like my least favorite. I'm just gonna be generous. I'll put it in. Like, it's not bad at all. I put it in D tier, but like it's not bad. It doesn't mean bad. It's just like meh. There's like some parts I like. There's some parts I really don't like. I feel like it's when the story is it's like trying to like see where it wants to go. Because for some people, 2.0 feels like a good departure from the original, where it tries to implement new things into the series. Like it because at that point, I think in the production phases, some people said like Ano wanted to make sure that this is not just a straight reboot and it's something new. It's like a it's like a remake, rebuilt kind of thing where like if they want to do something like pretty different from original, and that's why 2.0 feels like this unwanted middle child between 1.0 and 3.0, where 3.0 is like completely going in the like in a very new opposite direction than what happened before. Like completely jumped the shark, while like 1.0 is just a straight up reboot, remake kind of thing. Not reboot, sorry, remake. Like just run of the mill remake. And 2.0 is just kind of in a just a wishy-washy kind of thing in the middle, where like it's trying to me 2.0 feels like what most people think Ava is. You know, people who who doesn't get the hype for Ava, who doesn't know what Ava is all about, or 2.0 feels like something most people want Ava to be. And that's not what I got into Ava for. So that's why I'm not like that big of a fan for of it. Like the dialogue also feels very on the nose. Like in the original series, the dialogue is so organic and natural, but like in 2.0, it's just becomes super on the nose. Like which is something I which is pretty strange. I don't know. Like and there's like a weird relationship between like Asuka and Rei in this version, like Shikinami and Rei in 2.0, where like uh she kind of lets Rei tries to like Rei be with Shinji or something like that, or like Shinji's also trying to like no, not Shinji. Rei's trying to bring Shinji and Gendo together, I guess. There's a lot of actually that's what I appreciate about 2.0, I guess. It's like they give Rei a lot more um proactive motivations rather than like existential ones until the end. So I guess yeah, that's something new that they did in 2.0 that that I appreciate, I guess. Okay, which one is 3.0? Which poster is 3.0? 3.0. Oh, what does the poster look like? Oh, wait a second. No, I'm totally wrong. This is 3.0. Sorry. This is 3.0. Oh my god. I don't know why I thought this was yeah, this okay, is this 2.0? That has to be 2.0, right? Okay, this is 2.0. I'm so sorry. I'm a dumbass. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, okay, 3.0 though. 2.0 I did not like, but 3.0 I thought was decent. I think it's a step up in the right direction. I at first I didn't appreciate how wishy-washy middle of the road 2.0 was, where like it still tries to adapt the story in a pretty it still doesn't it tells it diverts from the original TV series, of course, but like not in a way that feels completely foreign. Or maybe I know that's the point. I don't know. There's just some like 2.0 was felt very just strange. And another thing I guess is because like Shinji doesn't have a very strong motivation until like the very end when they adapt the whole like the dummy pluck scene. This version, their version of the dummy plucks moment, which is which is pretty, it is cool, I guess. But like I don't know, it just comes pretty early. It just comes like we barely got to know these versions of the character, and like and we're already like supposed to maybe it's just I don't know if it's just a pacing issue. It's very hard to describe my issue with 2.0, but yeah, I don't. But it's been a while. It's been quite a while since I watched it, so maybe I'll change my mind after rewatching it. But yeah, 2.0 is just strange. Mari also feels like a very weird, very pointless character at the end of the day. Up Even up until the 4.0, it's just she's just like she's just hanging out, I guess. She's just hanging out. If you read the manga, you know that she's like a friend of Yui, Shinji's mom, Yui, back in the lab day, like the scientist uh days in the past. But yeah. Wait, why is there two? Wait, what is this? I have no idea why there's so many posters entries here, but okay. Okay, next up we've got 4.0. I think this is gonna be a strange choice, but I might put wait, did I put this in A? I think I'll put this in B. I'll put 1.0 in B tier. I think it's is a good movie because it's just the original TV, but like revamped, remade with like updated animation by Kara. But I don't think it's like A tier yet. It's good, but it's not like it doesn't do anything exceptional, I guess. I don't know. I still prefer the original. Uh Strangely enough, 4.0 or like 3.0 plus 1.0 is a movie I really wanted to like. When I watch it, I really want to enjoy it. Actually, let me circle back to talk about 3.0. 3.0 is not exactly like an amazing movie either, but I really appreciate what Anna was trying to do with the direction, with the story, with the whole like twists. I mean, spoilers, but like the big time skip. Shinji has no idea what's going on. Everyone hates him because his supposed heroic act in 2.0 was actually cause destruction and another impact. So people actually hated him for that, and how he needs to deal with that, the consequence of his decision to like try to be the hero of the story, like a typical hero. Shinji has always been like a somewhat subversive protagonist, or like anti-hero protagonist, not anti-hero in a sense where like he's a bad, like like a comic book anti-hero sense where like a hero to who kills or something like that, but like an anti-hero in a sense where like his personality and character does not live up to like the expectations of what most people expect a hero to be, a protagonist to be. And that's why when Shinji plays into that in 2.0, it gets subverted later on in 2.0 where like actually you're not supposed to act like a goddamn hero. There are consequences to your decision, even if you like try to save the ones you love or whatever. In that case, it's the original in the Ray 2, Ray 1. I don't know. The original like Ray Q. Con- no idea, but yeah. That's why I put 3.0 there. 3.0 is also this very. It feels like a more interesting movie. It feels more cinematic. The visuals, the screen, the story, the plot structure. It's just more of an entertaining movie. 2.0 just feels like just like a slice of life until the end. I don't know, but not in a particularly good way, I guess. I don't want to be like I don't want to be mean to 2.0, but like that's just how I feel about it. 3.0 just feels like okay, this there's something going on here. Yeah, that's not a good argument, I guess. Uh, 4.0, I could talk about Thrice Upon a Time all day. At the end of the day, I appreciate I enjoyed it, but it's not that great. It's not that good. I feel like it still suffers the same issues as 2.0 and 3.0 in that and most of the rebuilds is that it relies too much on this. I think this is a take monkey Ava monkey talk about before, but like it uses the original series as a shorthand. Therefore, like anything about the rebuilt characters and motivation and personality and lore, everything you can you need to be to know how the characters are and what motivations is supposedly are, like what they want, their need, what is whole their whole deal, internal struggle and whatnot. You need to already be somewhat aware of that from the general series to like even to appreciate what they're trying to do with the rebuild. It almost feels like the rebuild doesn't cannot stand on its own as like a separate continuity from original, even though it's not even a sequel story. Some people believe in the sequel theory. I don't think so. I think it only references the original TV series as like a meta reference, like a spiritual reference, not like a literal story canon timeline connection. Because in other words, it would just makes the story just feels like yeah, I don't know. 4 and 4.0, I enjoy the beginning of 4.0, like the whole village and everything until and then Shinji going through the whole like hero's journey arc where like oh there's a refusal, there's a call to action, call to adventure, refusal of the call, and then eventually uh he gives in and then like gives in and then becomes the protagonist, the hero that he needed to be for the story. And let's say it's but I don't know. It's hard to like 4.0 because you have expectations of what you want it to be, but like you get it. You get what Ano's trying to do. You get where he's coming from. You get where everybody's coming from with this movie, and the tumultuous tasks it took to get the ground going and whatnot. So yeah. Mm. So yeah. So yeah, I put this is what the tier list would look like. Oh yeah, I forgot the new Evangelion put this in A tier. The new Asuka short is nothing short of amazing. I love it so much. It's just simply amazing. I cannot believe how great that was. It might it's never going to surpass the original because it's just a anniversary short piece, but it feels canonically congruent uh with what the with the original story in a way with the original TV story, but it's also works as an amazing celebration of the franchise and also Asuka as a character. I said all of that. I said all of that in my video about Asuka, so you could go watch it if you want more thoughts on it. But like, it's truly a fantastic short. I feel like it's Otto back at his A game. I mean, the fact that he worked on it until like 6 a.m. in the morning of the premiere of this like Ava of this short to 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 show it at the event. It's crazy, just crazy. Like props to Ano. It's truly amazing. Like it was so good, I had to make a video about it. So yeah, it's solid A tier. And then 1.0 is a B tier. 3.0 and 3.0 and Thrice Upon a Time both C tier. And 2.0 D tier, my least favorite. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what these are, so I know this one is like a short comedy story, but yeah. So yeah, that's how the tier list would look like for all the anime entries. If the manga was here, I would put the manga in A tier. Next tier list. Actually, I'm not gonna do this one. An Ultimate Evangelion tier list maker. It has everybody, which is pretty funny. This is all the unit, all the Asuka. What's the one with all the characters? Like a pretty good chunk of the characters. I think this one works. Maybe. I don't know why there's three Oscars, but okay. I think this one works well enough. They even have the kids version. Are we for real? Pack it up, buddy. Oh, hey, you're the one for my comment. Uh, I have no idea what's wrong with. I have no idea what you're on about though. Uh, cause I agree with, I agree with everything. You just, I think my video doesn't disagree. What's the conclusion you think my video came to that disagree with what you're saying? Cause like I feel like we agree on what you everything you said in your comment. Is it? Do you think I? Is it because you think I don't? Do you think I don't? Is it like because I think like the Shinji Asuka doesn't like Shinji? What's the problem? Yeah. It's crazy you it's crazy you saw my stream though. I agree that Asuka chooses reality over fantasy. Okay. Yeah, we agree on that. Let me just go through your comments. The short, are we serious? We for real? I'm just joking. Short title is episode 26 plus 1, directly paralleling Shinji's instrumentality in episode 26, where he explore blah blah alternate possibilities before ultimately accepting himself. In the same way, this short shows Asuka Soryo's own emotional journey to yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It's literally that, I think. Although I don't think it's literally like um literally happening in universe, because obviously if that's supposed if this short is supposed to take place right during like instrumentality of in of Ava or not, then the rebuilds wouldn't happen yet. Or you could argue the rebuilds is like an alternate universe that's coexisting with the original series timeline at the same time, and that's why Asuka is able to meet her alternate self. You could say that. I mean, anything is possible. It's not like Ano wrote the conclusion and the relationship interpretation. Okay. I think what I said wasn't clear. Let me wasn't I guess what I said in about the rebuilds is not clear enough. But for first thing first, let me just explain to you. I do not think Asuka and Kensuke are like a ship, like are in a relationship. Like I don't think that. I just said that based on what I saw, they like Shinji when Shinji was recreating the world, they're put like it's implied that Asuka is sent to back to where Kensuke, wherever Kensuke is, or whatever. And because I think in the movie, I think Mari or someone, or was it Shinji? I forgot. Said like, oh, said hi to Kensuke for me, something like that. That's all I'm saying. I also don't think it's a joke. It's a joke in every subsequent like 4chan threads on A about Ava after the 4.0 came out. That's every joke ever. Is that Asuka and Kensuke is like a thing. It's not. I agree it's not. I think yeah, Kensuke is clearly depicted as father figure or guardian like role for Asuka. Not, yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't think I don't think I don't think it's I don't think it's a key source for this character comes from Yuko Miyamura, Asuka's Japanese voice, who addressed the topic in March 2021. She stated that director Yano and explicitly told her during recording that Kensei is like a father to Asuka in the scene, and she expressed personal discomfort with the idea of him as a romantic partner for a troubled 14-year-old. Miyamura emphasized Asuka and Kensuke relationship is not a romantic one, but a parent-child one, and noted Kensuke is now in the position of Kachi-san. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that's what I was trying to say at all in my video. Um, I was actually trying to talk about how I was actually addressing people who think Asuka and Shinji don't like each other and is disagreeing with them. Oh, I think you left. Okay, I think you left the stream. Oh, Warren DMV. I think you left the stream, man. Oh, now you're here. Oh, But yeah, I agree with you. I think I was actually trying to say that try to disprove that like Asuka and Shinji don't like each they do love each other. That's not and that shouldn't be the takeaway from the movie, from the short film. I was just bringing up I was just talking the rebuild in comparison because like a lot of like I guess you describe these people as larpers try to say that I think they're mostly joking, but like Kensuke and Asuka are a thing now. S- Yeah, I also don't think that's the case at all. Shooter, yeah, I agree. I'm not a shipper, but come on, it's not that difficult to understand that they both like each other. This show doesn't disprove. Yeah, yeah, it supports it. I agree. That's what I was saying in the video. I w- I think that part I was addressing people who think that who think otherwise. Yeah, I agree. Uh, it's funny. It's very interesting because no, no worries. I really like. I actually started streaming because I was wondering if you're gonna like see the stream so I can clarify it for you and whatnot. No, no, no. I appreciate you watching the video. I appreciate you. I'm a very small YouTuber. I'm a very small channel. Like I'm glad like there's like someone who's as passionate about Ava as I am, right? That like are watching the video. Like they appreciate Ava, care about Ava enough to comment and try to correct me if I'm wrong. Like I appreciate that. I think I also heard the source about Yuko Miyamura saying something like that. But yeah, I think my video was mostly talking about how like people were jumping the gun on what the short is going to be about from the leaks. They thought it's just gonna be like, oh, it confirms that Asuka and Shinji are now married and happily with kids. When like I feel like the whole short is about much more than that. It's not just like a chipping confirmations epilogue or something. Like it's much more meaningful than that, in my opinion. But like, yeah, I won't be opposed to it if it was like just shipping stuff either, because like I said in the video, I love tsundere characters. I love Asuka. Like, I clearly love Asuka like a lot. No worries. But yeah, other than that, I hope you other than like everything else, other than like not thinking that like I said something that like was wrong. I hope you enjoyed the video otherwise. Maybe not because like you thought I said something different from what I was trying to say. It can happen like it can be like that sometimes. Sometimes I would watch videos and then I thought they would try to argue the point I'm against and then like that just occupied my mind. Especially if there's like spreading misinformation. So I understand your reaction. Really? Yeah, like I think most people most new people it's most newer people who make Ava videos. Actually no, Ava has just been subject to a lot of like misinformation out there. Or like people who still believe in misinformation about like what about like behind the scenes production stuff and they propagate that message because they never bother to like do research on it. I think the best video that talks about the behind the scene stuff, information about Ava and like Hideaki Anno in career in general is probably Steven. His video called like the problem with Hideaki Anno. A very long video, but like very informative, great video. Uh, but yeah, like I don't know if you're talking about me. It's refreshing to come across even creators who have a generally strong understanding. Yeah, yeah. If you're talking about me too, then thank you. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to come. It's It's hard to find, honestly, because most people, I think some people just see Ava as like a very confusing mecha series. Or nowadays, some people also say Ava is not as great as people say it is because, like, oh, it's not a deconstruction, it's not a genre defining. Other mechas were already doing this before that, which is a fair. It's like trying to push back against people who only watch Ava and think like it's the most special mecha out there just for like doing certain things that older mechas have already been doing before. But you know, Ava is still one of the most influential anime of all time for a reason. From what I've seen, most of the Ava videos only focus on the toxicity of their Asushin relationship, or just simply reduce them to toxic. Oh, I mean, I did say something. I did acknowledge that point in my video. Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree with you. I feel like that's like what most people care about because because they're coming from a lens. They're coming from a lens of of realism, right? Like they see this portrayal of like two characters who have a very admittedly a trouble relationship and they are afraid of like saying anything positive about that kind of portrayal, even if it's even it for this if it's even the relationship is shown for the sake of like the story and the narrative and character, like you said. People are too afraid of like, oh, like saying anything positive about it, so that's why they have to always go for that angle because they feel like they have the need to like influence because they're influence people. They want to, I guess, I don't know, educate people on like this is guys, this is like a toxic relationship. All right, guy, like, but clearly we're not supposed to take every aspect of the character relationship seriously, right? Like, and most of the 4.0 videos push all the casuals away from Asushin. Yeah, it's a lot of like people jumping the gun on like what this on like being on the shipping and whatnot because like I actually agree with you because Mari, a lot of people think Mari and Shinji are now like supposed to be together holding hands. Yeah, like Mari and what you call it, Mari and Shinji holding hands at the end and running off to the distance. Like that doesn't necessarily mean they're in a relationship and whatnot. I feel like it just means they it's just a meaningful ending to Shinji's character arc, or at least the rebuilt version of of Shinji. It doesn't have not everything has to be romantic. I feel like the whole ending doesn't. I mean it. I mean like I mean it's pretty it's blatantly clear that Shikinami also liked Shinji. Like she literally said it like I liked you, and then Shinji's I also liked you. It's just that people wanted, like the Asuchin shippers wanted it to be even more explicit. They wanted an ending that's like completely about shipping. Oh, at the end, Asuka was the one who comes and like grabs Shinji's hand and they run off together and whatnot. But like, it wouldn't make sense in terms of what the rebuild was going for. To be honest, I don't know what the rebuild was going for either. But morality scaling about fictional characters. I mean, there's there's a place for it, but like it shouldn't dictate every discussion about fiction or fictional characters. We can decompartmentalize like which part you're supposed to like take which part you're supposed to like take seriously and which part you're not supposed to take too seriously. I mean, there's some pieces of art where that line can be blurred and like ambiguous, but it's our like sorry, excuse me. That's why we need discussion and discourse about it. I think that's why it's necessary to have discussion and discourse. But some people are just too afraid to like tackle that. I also disagree with the Mari Shinji. I don't think the final. Yeah, yeah. Totally not. They're just. It could be like a mentor, like maternal relation. It could be like familial because like if we go by the manga canon, Mari is basically same age as Yui, Shinji's mother. It could be like a mentorship kind of relationship. They have like three interaction and the whole yeah, like literally, dude. It's just that just goes to show that Mari is such a weird character, such a strange addition. It like they never fully develop her as a character. They didn't even have time to. They didn't have time to. Maybe if they spend less time on the weird CGI fights and the confusing lore. People complain about the original's lore, but the rebuild's lore even worse, in my opinion. It's even more confusing. I have no idea what's going on half the time, half of the fight scenes, or what the stakes are. Especially like the that whole battle in like 4.0 where like Asuka said that she will break his AT field with my own AT. I don't know what I don't know what she was trying to do at all. Like that scene was hella confusing. But anyway, for the I don't know if it's anyone else in the chat other than you, Warren, but like I'm glad we could clear up the misunderstanding. And I'm actually glad. I'm actually surprised you saw my stream and then joined. Scene is highly symbolic and ambitious, takes place after instrumentality, and deliberately leaves a lot open to interpretation. Even the director said that it wasn't intended to be romantic. Yeah. Yeah, it's not supposed to be romantic at all. I think people are just too occupied with like shipping stuff, like shipping mentality. That's why they try to say that. Or, people who just bad fate people who just dare to make jokes. A lot of people like that on the A board. I don't know about other communities though, but definitely that's like I think it's a rumor. Mari removing Shinji DSS choker and leading him out of the station can reasonably be read as representing his transition into world freedom Evangelion. Yeah, I completely agree. I think that's what happened. That's what literally happened. It's a beautiful I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of of 4.0, but it was a beautiful ending for sure. It was a fitting ending to the entire franchise from a meta perspective. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's another evidence people try to pin it as a shipping thing. But you can flirt with your coworkers. You can flirt with people without being romantically into them for sure. It just it's just a clear indication that Shinji is no longer an insecure, shy kid who's like too afraid to like express himself in any other way in fear of rejection and judgment, right? And now he's more confident, grown up. He can make like just flirty jokes here and there that didn't mean anything. That's just kind of like challenge pushing back against like is there a delay? Yeah, pushing back against Mari because Mari's always flirting with him, right? So he just flirts back as a way to like acknowledge to show that he's no longer the weird shy kid who's like who doesn't know how to like carry himself in front of someone more confident and sure of themselves like Mari. It's a good scene. Yeah, no one is here. Yeah, I'm a very small channel. Very small, very small channel. Hi, I seemingly guess. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I've just been talking about with Warren, who commented on my video. But I was also planning to actually do a tier list. Have some fun. Nothing too serious. Nothing too crazy. Character tier. I was doing like the anime entry tier list. This one, and I rank everything Ava related that I've seen. I haven't seen these stuff. I don't know what this. I don't even know what most of them are. Yeah, about the tier list. Oh boy, Warren, there's more disagreement coming. I can sense it. Look, man, it's it's all. I think this is all about subjectivity. Wait, was your reaction just like about the tier list when you first came in? I don't know. I don't. But yeah, I'm about to do the character tier list. Uh, I like this lineup because like they include everybody. They include the kids version and the grown version, like every possible version of Asuka and Rei and Shinji. Like even the kids version. Excuse me. I mean, it's pretty obvious where I would put the characters. I mean, if you well, it's obvious if you know who I am. But yeah, I'll just put Asuka, Shinji, absolute favorites. Ray, Ray, I like as a character. I think. Kaoru, I love Kaoru. He's great. I wonder what other AniTubers are out there and whatnot. Three point oh and A tier. Oh, oh no, I think. Oh no. This one is the eight. This one is the 30-year anniversary short, not 3.0. 3.0 is this one. I kind of agree with you. Yeah, I would put. I 3.0 is this one actually. I put it in C tier. Yeah. No worries. I also didn't know which poster is what at first as well. The ambitiousness of Ano trying to do something new. Yeah, I agree with you. They kind of fucked up the character development relationship. I Because I feel like he just tried to create a try to just create a blank slate or something because 2.0 is already confusing as hell in terms of like the tone and direction of the story, and then 3.0 just like completely destroys everything. Concurrent viewers. Oh shit, there's 4 viewers already. Hello, welcome. Anybody who's watched my video, you can ask anything. You can ask any questions. Warren, or we already I talk, I talk with Warren in in great detail about the video, about the new Ace Asuka video. But in terms of other characters, Misato, I love Misato too. Great character. Uh, Misato is like the kind of character that like I didn't expect to appreciate as much as I did. Like I love everybody in Ava. It's like everybody's great characters. What are your thoughts on retake? Oh, retake. I read it a while ago. I feel like it's everything as a like I said in my video. I'm also an Asashin shipper, right? I also love I it feels like everything you ever wanted as an Asashin shipper, but as an Evangelion story, it's a bit iffy in my opinion. I feel like the characters um it's like you can enjoy it like oh you get to see Asuka and Shinji dating and stuff, finally dating and doing a bunch of you know what. Like if you enjoy that kind of thing you're gonna enjoy it. I mean it's Yabuki, the Dojin circle that did retake, right? They also do a lot of other like parodies of famous series, but like in a very fucked up way. I actually read another work by them on like Keroro. I don't know if you know Keroro Gunso, like Surgeon Frog. I think Surgeon Frog parody is very dark interpretation, also erotic interpretation of Keroro. But anyway, retake is I enjoy most of it. I like the twist and turn here and there, but it's a bit it doesn't feel like Ava to me. It feels like a version of Evangelion that tries to give a very satisfying and clear a very easily comprehensible version of the ending. Like answer a lot of like unanswered questions. To me personally, I don't think Ava needs to be end of Ava needs to be there needs to be extension to the story for me to be satisfied. I appreciate Ava for what it is. So like the way retake does this is it's not something I needed from the original series, but it's a good. Yeah, it's not great. I agree. It's for Asachin fans for sure. It's definitely for Asachin fans. It has a way happier ending than most other works by the Dojin Circle, to be honest. Their other works are so fucked up. I mean, not to say retake isn't also risque, but it ends on a happy note. Let's just say that. Very happy note. This is a spoilers, but I just find it very cool. I guess that like Shinji realizes he's an angel in the story, and then he just kind of like, oh shit, I am an angel now. But yeah, it's the way retake characterizes Ray is very strange. I feel like they make Ray a little too like, I mean sure it's like it's Ray was shaping up to have a crush on Shinji on some level, but I wouldn't think I don't think she would like go to the point where like she tries to paint her own hair red like Asuka just so that Shinji likes her. It's a very strange decision to do for Ray. Okay, next character. Ritsuko. I like Ritsuko. Surprisingly, I don't I thought I would not care about Ritsuko as a character, but Ava is just that good, man. Like Ava is just that good. Ava makes me care about a character like Ritsuko. Like Ritsuko is usually not a kind of character I care for, I would appreciate but not care for, but I actually care about Ritsuko, especially the messy relationship he has with Gendo. Very fun, very fun. Oh, most people left. This stream is actually for the channel my size is doing better than I thought it would. Not as good as one stream in particular, but yeah. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, an hour. Okay. Kaji. I like Kaji a lot. Not a lot, but like he's it's always a fun time every time he shows up. He just feels he's that kind of character that brings more size to Misato. That kind of she like basically he helps develop Misato as a character. We get to see more sides of her in the original series, her past relationship and whatnot, the complicated feelings she has about Kaji and her father, all of that Freudian stuff. Very fun, very nice. Also Asuka, to Asuka's character too. Also, Kaji just has a badass voice. He has a cool, suave, like smooth voice that I really like. So, all around good. I don't know if this tier list is supposed to be like how much I like them as like characters and like in terms of writing and narrative because there's characters I like as characters but also I hate or don't care for as people in the story. Like obviously Gendo is a good example, right? Like would I rate him as like hate because of how he is as a person or I like because I appreciate. I think I'll just put Gendo. I think I'll just in terms of likability, I guess, just to be for simple to be simple. I'll just put Gendo here. I appreciate he's an amazing character, but like he's a great character, but like he's not someone you're supposed to like unless if Like he's such a good hateable character. Yeah, Gendo's a really good character. Yeah. Right, right. Yeah, it's hard to rate him though. It's hard to rate Gendo as in terms of likability. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this tier list is. What spectrum I should do this tier list on? Is Gendo your favorite character? I know. I don't know. Because like Warren, because your profile picture is Gendo. Actually, a lot of people doing the flower emote recently. Maybe I'm just getting old. I like how they have the kids version of the character. Uh, how would you even rate the kids character? Like baby Shinji shows up for like one scene. I guess I'll put. I don't care for like baby Shinji. I'm sorry. He just shows up one time. I'll put baby Ray here because she said something funny. Asuka's also your favorite character. Oh, yeah. I guess we both agree. No wonder you watched my video. Do you like tsundere characters? Do you watch other anime? Is Ava the only, or you just watch some and Ava is like up there for like your favorite? I'm curious what kind of audience I attract. Do I attract like just anime fans in general, or like just specifically Ava fans from this video? So I put Asuka is Asuka, so I'll put a favorite. I put Ray here because he's funny. Like baby Ray is funny. When she pisses off Ritsuko's mom so hard that Ritsuko's mom kills her. It's fucking crazy. Hikari? Is that her name? Hikari? She's cool. She's cool, I like her. She's cool. I watched some, but Asuka was no Ava's first anime. Asuka's goated. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, how long have you been around in the community? Well, you watched some anime. Okay, okay, I see. Evangelion is a first anime. Wow, that's a crazy first anime. Damn, not even Ava's not even my first anime. That's interesting. Ava feels like that most feels like that kind of show most normie anime fans dread because they think it's legendary but also like confusing. You watch Ava and oh or 4.0 okay. Oh, you're pretty new. You're a newer fan then. I'm not an old head either. I'm like I got into Ava back in 2018. So I'm a I'm not exactly an old fan. But yeah. But yeah, you're even newer. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. 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 That's interesting. Oh, I guess it's bound to be because I expect most people to feel like Ava is such a what's the word I'm looking for? Such a tumultuous uh such a legendary anime, but also has its fair share of like divisive reputation. So most people don't wouldn't go jump into it, but yeah, I appreciate like the courage, I guess. Toji's definitely. I like Toji. Toji's great. Toji's always fun when he's on screen. He's the kind of like character I thought I would hate. Well, because the way he treats Shinji in the beginning, you feel like he's being unreasonable, but then they clear up the misunderstanding, and he even like let Shinji punch him. It just it makes his character even more endearing. Now this is what's Kensuke, little Kensuke over here. Kensuke. I love Kensuke. He's such a nerd. He's such a he's such a fun nerd. Uh, he's such a fun nerd. Like, come on, like, uh, he's like the kind of like the level headed like guy who's like, oh, Choji, chill out, bro. I just love. I just he's Shinji is like very relatable, a great character, but like, yeah. Oh, you don't like Kensuke? Don't like Ken. I don't know. Kensuke is not. I mean, he's not like a main character. Not like a prominent part of the cast. I mean, of course he's still there, right? I enjoy that episode where he's pretend to be a soldier, have fun with Shinji. When Shinji met him while when Shinji ran away and ran into Toji. Not Toji, sorry, Kensuke. To be honest, the rest of the cast I have a lot of thoughts on. Serve more purpose. Yeah, I mean it's why like yeah, that's the whole point of the whole dummy plug, like the whole Unit 4 incident. I understand that. It's crazy, like that episode was insane. One of the highlights of the series, of course. So I get what you're saying. I'm just going by like characters, not just how they affect the story, but also like likability, I guess, personal preference. What's her name? Is her name Mar? What's her name? She has a crush on Ritsuko. Also, rebuilds are garbage. You mean the rebuild characters or rebuild as a whole? Oh, Maya. Oh yeah, Maya. Maya is she can be funny sometimes, but like I don't care too much for Maya. She's funny, but she's there, you know. She's just kind of funny. Same with Hugh. Wait, which one is Hyuga? Hyuga is also there. I don't hate these characters, but like it's fun to see them. Like I think this is Shikure. Uh which one do I like you I like Hyuga because like it's funnier. Actually Maya I'll put Maya like here because Maya is like pretty funny. I don't know though. I'll just put there. They're all pretty funny. Rebuilds are garbage. You mean all of the rebuilds? Or like you mean the characters? Pen is the goat. I'm just kidding. Is this a hot take? But like, actually, no. I just say like I like Pen. She's fun. I should have put Toji here. Toji, I love Toji. Actually, I think I like Toji a little bit. I like Kensuke and Toji around the same, but maybe Toji a little more now that I think about it. I just like seeing Toji and Shinji having fun playing together, being bros. You know, being bros, and then like episode 9 was it episode 19 the dummy plug incident the 4 point the unit 4 incident, yeah, whatever. Fuyutsuki, Fuyutsuki, he's a he's an important character to the story, but like as a personally, like in terms of likability and whatnot, I don't care too much for Yutsuki. Like uh like I don't like I don't have much to say about I don't have much to say. Like he's underrated for sure. Yeah, he has his cool moments, like cool character moments. He's the one who like really cares about the reputation of Nerf and how they come across in the public's eye or in other people's eyes, especially when he like in episode, I think episode 8 9 8 or 9, the synchronization battle with Asuka and Shin, when in the beginning of the episode when Asuka and Shinji fail the mission, and then you know Fuyutsuki feels embarrassed because of because like he cares about, unlike other people, unlike Gendo, he cares about the reputation of Nerve and how and their performance and whatnot. I feel like that's a very cool like character defining moment, very low key one, but pretty neat. But yeah, he's not nothing too crazy. The other, the rest, to be honest, the rest I don't really know. Like, actually, I'll put Gendo this tier because I feel like I dislike other characters more in the rebuilds or the interpretation of what there are. I don't know who this is, so I'll put in the who tier. I know she's supposed to be from uh Girlfriend of Steel, but I haven't played that game, so I just put in who. Ritsuko Mom is, I don't really care too much about her. Is this Asuka's mom? Where can I even rank Asuka's mom? Like she's a flashback character. She's there to as part of like Asuka's development. So I wouldn't say I dislike her. I guess you could say I dislike her for how she treats Asuka, but it's not her fault. It's like because like she's going through something like mental. Yui is good. Yui, yeah, Yui, Shinji's mom. I feel like Yui is that kind of character that like the she has an air of a mystery and enigma because her existence means so much for the story, for the franchise, for a lot of characters. But like on, but she's not like a real character that is in the current story, the current. So for me personally, it's hard to rank her. Uh, I think this tier list is like, but you know what? Since I put Pen here, I'll put her there too. You know what? I'll just put her there because Pen is there. You know, they're both very important characters to the franchise, equally important, like equally important to the franchise. Rebuild Kensuke, rebuild Kensuke. Feels like he's just rebuilds Kensuke. What's interesting about him is that every when he came out, everyone's like, "Holy shit, Kensuke has a glow up, dude! What the fuck happened?" Which is, you know, it's pretty funny. I mean, he still has the same personality and quirks. It's just he's a grown up now. Mm, 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 mm. I would put him as like mm, around this tier. I don't have much to say about him, but I love OG Kensuke. I could put him here. Yeah, I don't think he surpasses anybody. His younger version. I don't know why. Like I don't know why. Maybe he's too cool now. Maybe I just want Kensuke to stay as a dork. Um, he's too cool now. He's still cool though. Misado's kid with Kaji. Can I just put him in the Who tier? Like, can I put it like he's the idea of his character is I just put in dislike because like the idea of his character is really cool and has a lot of potential, but they do not. They barely did anything with him. I wish we could see more of him. I guess I could dislike his how how much of a disappointment he was that they didn't use him at all enough in 4.0. Like I wish there were more scenes of him and how his character influenced Shinji, rebuilt Shinji, and why and his decision to uh return to take the responsibility of the hero and go fight again or whatnot. Uh, older Toji. Older Toji is not as memorable as his young self. He's a good guy. He's a good adult doctor, but that's it. Like, I guess I put him in like there. I like them around the same. But yeah, Kaji Junior. Some people call him Kaji Junior. But yeah, Kaji Junior. Wish he was more. Okay, now we got the rebuilt Shinji. I feel conflicted because like original Shinji is one of my favorite characters in all of anime, and rebuilt Shinji just feels like is just literally a flannerized version of Shinji. Yeah, like he's just he's like a shell of his former self because like they take away so much because the rebuild doesn't have as much time to develop the characters as the TV series does. It just feels it just makes the characters, especially Shinji, feels a lot more shallow. And that's my problem with 2.0. It's just he has no motivation, like strong motivation or desire um in that movie. They did something interesting with 3.0 with him, but yeah, it just feel like any other show. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Not even a shonen protagonist, just like an anime protagonist, like a self-insert kind of guy. I guess I don't care for rebuilt Shinji. I don't say I outright dislike him, but Ray Q, Ray third, Ray 3, Ray 3. Not gonna lie, I like Ray. I like almost every version of Ray the same amount. I appreciate Ray as a character, but she's not like that interesting to me as a whole, no matter which version. She's a great addition in the original, of course. Perfect. But like out in isolation of all of that, Ray is not like she's not like they're all good. They're all decent. I don't hate Ray or anything. I like what I like what my videos would suggest. I was joking, but big bats, big bats. What? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But yeah, Ray. Is this Akari Hikari? Oh, grown. She's there. She's cool. Whatever. Oh, Mari. Mari is bad. Mari is bad. Can I just say I hate Mari? I think she's the first one in my hate. I do not understand her character at all. I don't understand why she exists. I kind of do understand it, but like I don't know. Like it feels like she's haphazardly shoved into the series just for the sake of like just for the just as a for the story's sake, like for the narrative's sake, for the theme. It like she's not a congruent part of of the world and the other characters in the story, like at all. Like in 2.0, I feel like she's just put there so that Ano can commit to like change, like committing to the story, to in a making the Ava go into the rebuild go in a different direction. That's why she's there. And 3.0, she's just being weird and kinky and yeah, all of that stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I do not like Mari. I do not like Mari at all. She's just a confusing character. I mean, there's so many theories of who she is back in the day, and none of it came to light. To light, like I wish they did something. We got adult Shinji. I actually like adult Shinji more than normal rebuilt Shinji, just because he's like it feels like a wholesome moment for Shinji to finally grow up after all these years. So I'll put him in like rebuilt Gendo. Yeah, he's just straight up evil, bro. He's just straight up villain, man. Like look at him. Look at this Gendo. Uh I guess I'll dislike I don't know. This version of Gendo is sure he uses Shinji manipulate like yeah, he does all of that tenfold. I mean all version of Gendo are like are not in some shape or form are not they're selfish people. That's the point of Gendo's character, right? But yeah, rebuilt Gendo is like on like you said on another level. I think some people yeah, he him getting a happy ending just feels like eh. It does feel like the way the way Ano writes a story of rebuild just feels like it's due to the fact that he's changed so much as a person over the years. Like him at the age of like 40 something making Enaveva compared to him making the rebuilds at like 60, 70 years old, like I think around 60 years old. He's gotten like a lot older. And I think in some, I don't know, I don't have the source right now, but I think I've heard in some interviews that like he's grown like a lot more detached from Shinji as a character. He could no longer like relate to Shinji, and he could like, and he got older. He started to like empathize more with Gendo, and that's why 4.0 has so much emphasis on Gendo and kind of like quote unquote redeeming him in the instrumentality moments. But yeah, it just feels kind of strange of a direction. I mean, I mean, I get what they were going for, like trying to redeem every character for like a more wholesome, happy ending as the ending to to the whole franchise. But yeah, but yeah, crazy stuff. Is this guy the director of Sele? I have no clue. I don't. I just sort of who I don't have much to say. Misato. Rebuild Misato just got very strange. I wouldn't dislike it, but like I don't care for or Ritsuko, I give even less. I mean, there's some okay. There's a cool moment with rebuild Ritsuko, of him shooting Gendo, of her not him her shooting Gendo. That was pretty badass. That moves up Ritsuko to like for me. That moment is just so satisfying given what Ritsuko had to go original Ritsuko had to go through with Gendo, and in this version we finally get to see Ritsuko open fire on on Gendo. It's just such a satisfying moment. Just because of that moment, I'm putting her in the like teeth. Oh boy, we got baby Asuka. Baby Asuka. This baby Asuka is pretty cute. Shikinami is honestly underrated. People often judge her by comparing her directly to Soryu, but was written for a different thematic role. Uh, like really? Like okay, I'm not saying I won't. I'm not entirely convinced. Like I know they were trying to do something different with her, but like I don't get it. I didn't understand it too much. Like by her stoicism, she's still lonely, emotionally repressed, and desperately wants a genuine connection. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that, but like, I just feel like the decision to make in 3.0 to make her like essentially come back from the dead, and then like has this call like this time skip and whatnot, but she still acts like surprisingly she still behaves like very similarly to before she went like went through almost dying in Shinji's hand. I just didn't like yeah, I get the gist of who she's supposed to be behind her stoicism. She's still lonely, emotionally repressed, and what all that stuff. But like, you could argue that it's the same for OG Asuka. It's just that OG Asuka is a lot more brash, loudmouth, aggressive to hide her insecurities and loneliness. Meanwhile, like Shikinami was like that in the beginning, and then because of like what happened in 2.0, 3.0, she became more stoic. But like what I don't understand about her character is like is the new lore they have for her. Like she also became a clone, just like Rei. I don't know why they're also trying to make her a clone too. Like her 2.0 development with Shinji, the 14-year-old of waiting, the 120 manga, and even her reaction during Shinji's confession all show that she's far more emotionally aware than most people say she is. Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I don't think Shikinami is like a one-dimensional character. Yeah, like I don't think she's a. I mean, she's not a drastically different from Asuka. But yeah, that's I agree. That's the biggest issue is the execution of her character arc. She's not giving enough time to like fully know what her deal is. Whether she's like a a the same as Soryu, or like she's supposed to go through a different character arc and whatnot, and what's her deal and what struggle she faced during the time skip, the blank period. We don't know what happened, and that made her ended up hating um ended up mad at Shinji at first. I mean, yeah. I mean, she explained why she was mad at Shinji, um, in 4.0. Literally just explain. I mean, Shinji explains it to her and whatnot. Her 2.0. I think it's the reason people compare the two a lot is because like they're supposed to be counterparts of each other, and that's why there's a lot more scrutiny on Shikinami as a character and like how she's gonna distinguish herself apart from Asuka. It's just inevitable. Oh, the 120-minute manga? I didn't even know that existed, bro. I didn't even know that existed. Not gonna lie, bro. I didn't even know that existed. I mean, if it's canon, I'll read it. But I just find it strange. I just find the whole thing, her character strange. Like, she's supposed to be a clone or not? Like, what's the significance of her being a clone? It just feels like that's just all like pile like bombarded on you at the last second during instrumentality. I just feel like it's just very rush. That's why her character is like underwhelming for me and a lot of other people. But baby Asuka is cute. Actually, I put her here. Baby Asuka is cute. Oh, some people left the stream, man, because I put baby Asuka here. This is just This is just he doesn't even have a line. It's just Kaoru in that new world. I just put him here. I don't know. It's canon. It's basically explained why Asuka is to retrieve Shinji at the start of 3.0. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's been 28 years, right? Wait, was it 28? No, not 28. 14 years? How long's the time skip between 2.0 and 1.0? 3.0? I think 12, 14 years? 2.0 and 3.0 time skip 14 years, I think. Oh, 15 years. Whatever year. Yeah, 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean it's been 14 years. Might as well go save Shinji and whatnot, right, guys? Sakura, Toji's sister. A lot of people she doesn't have a lot of screen time. A lot of people like her. I mean, I like her. She got a cute accent because, like, I mean, she and Toji are like siblings, so they would have the same Kansai accent, obviously. It's pretty cute Kansai accent, but she's not like a crazy character, a crazy like amazing character or anything. That yeah, like that ass scene. I Yeah, that's like a very notorious example of like the storyboard the Kara, Ano and the team were doing. Yeah, it just feels like very like yeah, they could not contain themselves. I feel like a lot of anime has butt shots though. I don't know if it's just the cinematography. The Maybe the director of photography was just like that. I don't know. The DP was just on could not contain themselves. Uh Karu is cool. Did we ever Karu? I mean, I like Karu. I mean, 3.0 Karu. He's not as like iconic as TV, but he's cool. I love Karu. I like Karu. Rebuild. He's funny. Okay, Shikinami. We got to Shikinami. So That's why. Yeah, it's so it's strange. I thought I thought I didn't like Shikinami that much, but she's still Asuka. She's still Asuka to me, so it's not like I'm gonna hate her. So it's just like she's just a lot of baggage for. But like if you terms of like just likability, like just pure preference, if you ask me, like pure likability, like oh I can this character whatever is goated. We love all Oscars. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And then we got tear up Asuka. She's great too. I mean, she's also Shikinami, bro. It's just like she physically grows up now. Yeah, so like not too much distinction there. Distinction there. Who is this? I don't remember her at all, bro. Like who? Who the fuck is that? Um, long hair. I actually really like long hair Ray. Like holy shit. I mean, she's just 2.0 Ray, so she's the OG Ray. She's the OG Ray of the rebuild, actually. But like, the long hair look is pretty good. I'll put her like right here, near the top of like. I like how they distinguish between all the different Ray, all the different version of Asuka and Shinji in terms of growing up and whatnot. But for the rebuild, they only do through two, three versions. Because for some reason, because this is Ray Q, this is the third Ray, this is the OG second or first Ray from in the rebuild, I think. And then there's Quantum Ray, but we don't know who Quantum Ray is. So yeah, well yeah, there's also Mari. She's just literally Mari again. I don't know why they. I guess I guess the tier list also for the character design. Like if you prefer one character design or whatever. But yeah, Mari's Mari. Who are these? Is this just manga, Kaoru? Who are these characters? I don't know who that is. If this is manga Shinji, I like him as much. I love him as much as not as much as TV Shinji, but yeah. I don't know who that is. I know these fuckers are from the rebuilds, the Wunder, the manga characters. I have no I don't remember them at all. Okay, the Wounders. Can we all? I don't like any of them. I don't care for any of them. I don't hate them, so I'll just put him here. But I don't care for any of them. She's kind of cute though, but not enough for me to put her any higher. I guess let's just put her don't care. I don't dislike them. Just don't care. No, I know they're from the rebuilds. But like no. I know these are from the rebuilds. But yeah, I have nothing to say about them. So yeah, I guess this is the definitive objective character tier list of Evangelion, bro. Damn. Really annoying. You mean the characters? Yeah, they're pretty annoying. They're pretty annoying. Actually, I'll put it like this. Because I don't know any of them. She's a she's a bit of she's a bit annoying, but I like annoying girls, so not necessarily a bad thing. Oh wow, dude, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. That is crazy, dude. Sh- Shikinami is not in A tier. Bro, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I That's the highest I'm going. Sorry to disappoint you, Warren. that's the highest I'm going. I mean, I still like her enough. She's still Asuka. Her baby, her kid form is pretty cute though. I'm going by character design wise. Damn. There's actually 3 people in this stream. That's crazy. Well, like I appreciate you sticking with me, Warren, whatnot. I guess I can turn a negative comment a commenter into a viewer as well. It's pretty. I'm glad. I'm glad we had this moment. You know, yeah, glad we had our moment. Glad we got to have this moment together. Pretty nice. Um, but yeah, that's the man. I've been streaming for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more tier lists. I mean, this one looks fun. This one, the shipping tier list. This one looks fun, but maybe for another time. Maybe for another day. Oh yeah. Okay, so if any of you guys in the chat have any more questions and whatnot before you about Evangelion or about anime in general, cause I don't know if like, but yeah, cause I've already done all the tier lists that I wanted to do, just the characters and the anime entries. Is this the end of the stream? I'm gonna keep going for a little bit more, but I might end it a bit in a bit. But end of stream. But you guys feel free to ask any more questions and whatnot. For get to know me, or check out my channel out. See even any other videos you enjoy, you like, want to comment, like, share. Oh, as soon as I said that, people were leaving. Amazing, amazing. Oh, for the shipping tier list. Oh, actually, we can do that. We can do that. Let's just do that. You know what? You know what? Since you've been here for a while, might as well do that, right? Like, let's end it on a bang, guys. Let's end it on a bang. Cause I don't know when I'll stream again. Cause like I'm not a streaming channel, so and like not a lot of people watch my streams. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do the wait, where's the shipping? I lost track. I lost track. This is gonna be pure like purely opinion based. This is not based on any law rhyme or reason. We're going with feelings. God, I lost track of the shipping. Oh, it's this one, right? Yeah, let's go. OTP? Sorry, I suck at internet OTP. Oh, one true pairing. Okay. First ship, Maya and Ritsuko. This one is, a pretty solid Yuri. Pretty solid Yuri. Ritsuko has like that Onesang older sister vibe, and Maya is like, it's like the older sister Kohai senpai like up vibe. It's great. Like there's like the dominant, like the dom and the sub. Maya is clearly the sub, and and Ritsuko's the dom. It's one sided, but it's funny. It's like it's Maya deserves a win too. All right, she's been there. She's been there, done that. All right. I mean, it's not like the best ship ever, but it's pretty fun, pretty funny, pretty one sided. Yes, I know because Ritsuko, it's all about that Gendo. Gendo, about all that Gendo stuff. Next, I guess the most canon ship, obviously, because they were literally in a relationship. Uh, Misato and Kaji. I don't know if it's a hot take, but like I don't feel too much for this ship. I mean, it's just maybe because the ship already exists. Like, there's nothing for me to disapprove or cheer on because like the ship already exists. You think it's great? Yeah, I mean it's. I like the dynamic they have. Actually, yeah, their dynamic is always fun to watch. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. But I guess it's just like not a crazy funny ship, you know? In terms of how funny it is, it's not that crazy. Like it's just canon, it's just part of the story. I guess it's okay. It's I mean I like it. I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. 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 Wait, who are these people? Who's this? Is this Shinji and Mari? We'll get to that in a second. Basic and vanilla? Bro, come on. Bro, come on. I mean, it's also the big bickering married couple. It's like the bad boy and like it's the bad boy and the student council, student press, like student uh no, she's not student council. What? No, she's head of the class. She's the class president. Yeah, she's the class president. It's the class press and the bad boy and the lazy boy. It's the classic shipping type. It's a classic pairing. You come on, you can't deny that. I mean, they also share similarities with like Asuka and Shinji in terms of like being bickering married couple kind of vibe. Pretty fun stuff. I mean, it's not like amazing, great or anything. I mean, it does get pretty vanilla later on in the rebuilds, I guess. So I us I mean I mean yeah, I'll put it. I love. I mean, it's a good ship. It's a great ship. I love it. It's pretty wholesome. It's pretty wholesome. It's just more wholesome than the other ships. I guess you could. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty big vanilla, but I know I love it. Is this Mari and Shinji? Is that what it is? If that's what it is, then like, yeah, nah, fam. This is not it. It's not it. This is not it. Garbage. Whoa there, bro. Calm down. Calm down. I know you don't like it, but damn, bro. Damn. Nah. Nah, playing. Like, yeah, this ship is. I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, you're just mad because you want Asuka and Shinji then up together." And to those people, like, shut up, bro. Like, we get it, bro. Shut up. You don't even like the ship. You just want to piss us off. I get it, man. I get it. Oh, there's 5 people again. Well, welcome. You can feel free to chat too. Give your take. 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. But yeah, Mari and Shinji. I mean, they're. I mean, like they have. They apparently have chemistry. Sure. But nah. Nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, Asuka and shit. I mean, at this point, it's not even a surprise, bro. It's not even a surprise. It's not even a surprise. I know you agree. I mean, obviously, you agree. What Warren. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Asuka and Shinji. It's truly goated. Truly, truly peak fiction. I mean, I love Tsundere characters. I love Tsundere romance. I said all of this in my video. Ah, shit, someone left. They couldn't handle this. They couldn't handle the greatness of Asuka and Shinji. I think there's one point I put like a doujinshi panel, a panel from a doujinshi where like that was drawn by the author of Nakotoro-san that drew Asuka biting Shinji, and like that's like relationship goals right there, bro. Relationship goals, bro. Relationship goals. Mari and Asuka, they actually this pair is actually not bad. I mean, like at least they spend time together for a while. They're partners. They're Ava pilot. They're pilot partners. Like, oh, you've seen that one? I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew it, bro. Asumari. I mean, I don't think it's bad. Like, it's at least they're like they're friend like like it's like I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's okay. Like they're just there. They're friends. It's I don't think it's as bad as Shinji and Mari, cuz that just feels like it's out of nowhere. It's like boop. At least Asuka S tier. What is S tier? Grown ass women is Gendo's age. Oh. Well, they could just I guess shipping for me it doesn't have to be romantic. I get it could be romantic. I guess most of these are like romantic, but like yeah, pretty romantic actually. S tier. Also Asuka is off limits. Asuka is off limits. Oh yeah. Only to Shinji, right? S tier. Which one is S tier, bro? Donut Dev, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Which one is S tier? Donut Dev. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Asuka's off limits. Wow, man. Yeah, really, really love Asuka. Uh, Ramyu and Shinji. Ramyu. Oh, dude, that's the classic ship. Unfortunately, Ramyu is not in this tier list. If I made my own tier list, I would put it. I would put that at OTP as well. Ramyu is just like best girl, to be honest. Ramyu is. There's no better like geometric shapes out there that like can rival the beauty of Ramil. Uh, Shinji and Kaoru, bro, this is such a beautiful relationship, bro. Like, I low key kind of love it. I low key kind of love Kaoru Shin. Like, I low key love it. I low key love it. It's like in the TV version, it feels like, the most ideal relationship for Shinji at the time, but it's like an a very it was like a fading dream that Shinji could never like could never grasp because like unfortunately Karu's an angel. Karu's an angel. Uh Shinji and Hikari, that's curse, bro. That's curse. Rebuild 3 and 4 are trash. Yeah, we agree. I think we went over. Yeah, you joined. I think you joined in late, but yeah, we did another tier list and all the entries, and yeah, I did. I mean, I all the rebuilds are trash. Damn, you guys really hate. I thought I hate the rebuilds. I mean, I don't hate the rebuilds, but damn, you guys really hate the rebuilds. I thought they're like man, like I don't have a burning hatred for them, but yeah, I thought most of them are, and especially 2.0. 1.0 is the only good one, I think. I mean, it's just a remake. Yeah. The first one is the only good one, in my opinion, as well. But yeah, going back to the shipping. By the way, Dev Donut, this is my tier list. We already did this earlier in the stream, but yeah, this is my tier list for this series. And now we're doing shipping, and then we did characters too. It's okay. I guess am I the only one who hates? Well, not hate. Am I the only one who dislike 2.0? I feel like I'm the only one who dislike 2.0. Okay, the song, yeah, that song is cool. Like that moment is, you know, exciting, but like, yeah, I don't know. The rest of the movie is just very weird direction. I understand why most people hate 3.0, all right? I get it. Actually, most people are pretty positive on 4.0 though. 4.0 actually had a lot of positive reactions to it. Yeah, Unbelievable. Why does Neon Genesis Evangelion collab with literally every game but not make their own? Like the last game was released on the 2nd of April 2020 and was a mobile game. And the last console game was in 2012 for the PS3. And the last console game was in 2012 for the PS3. Oh, you're still here? Wait, were you the one who commented a while ago that said hi? Oh yeah, you were. There's no, it collabed with the Sonic racing game. Oh yeah, that game. Bro, that game was something. We're gonna see Shinji race against Asuka. 3 is really that really bad? I know that's the general take, but like I don't know, it did some cool things. It feels like a real movie. It feels like with a story and direct. Okay, why I get why people hate it, but like, eh. Maybe it's just like expectations. I don't know why Ava doesn't make their own game anymore, man. They used to make a bunch of games back in the day. Maybe Kara doesn't feel like doing it anymore. I don't know. No idea. Next ship. This ship feels wrong, bro. Hikari and shit. It just feels wrong, bro. In my opinion, it's a good standalone movie, like every joy, but not for Evangelion. You know what? That's a fair take. That's a fair take. That's a fair take. It just does not mesh well it was with what they were going for in 2.0. The reason I like it is I like 3.0 more not like, but I like it more because I already didn't like 2.0. I guess that's why. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, this ship is wrong, man. Like Hikari and Shinji, like dude, really? It feels wrong, bro. It feels like Shinji's like Toji. I'm sorry, bro. Toji, I'm sorry. I have to cuck you, man. It's the only way for me to find happiness is to cuck you. And then Toji's like, no, no, stop, Shinji. I thought we're bros. I thought we're bros. I thought we're best friend forever, man. Rip, right? Rip. Yeah, rip. But yeah, I guess this ship is kind of happened in the games, like the dating sim ones. Like, was it like girlfriend of steel or something? I don't know. This one is funny. Kaji and Shinji. This one is funny. I'll put it here because it's funny. That's it. Next Kaji and Asuka. I feel like this ship is like just even in the story, it's pretty evident that like the point is that it's not Kaji doesn't reciprocate the feeling because Asuka is just a kid to him, just a kid to him, and it's a one-sided crush. And they don't have a chemistry in terms of like relationship and whatnot. Like even in any other way as well. So like it's not even like with Misato and Shinji where like at least they're like characters with a somewhat a positive interaction with one another. But you know with I guess it's just two different characters, but yeah. Yeah, I guess yeah, not like the best ship out there. Next we got Gendo and Ritsuko's mom. I don't know how I should rate this. I'm just neutral. I mean, it's the point of the story, but I don't know what as much as I mean. It's funny. It's funny. It's a funny ship because it's what it caused it's what made like a baby Ray said that to I don't know why I find that so funny. Like baby the image of baby Ray saying all that on those nasty thing to Ritsuko's mom. Just wild, dude. Fucking wild. Now we got to the most infamous. This ship is for the mommy fetish. Misato, yeah, shit. This is everyone for the mom. I want with a milf, mommy, older woman, adult woman fetish. Did someone at Gynax had adult woman fetish? You guys know that meme? I'm guessing you guys don't go on 4chan because why would you go on 4chan? Bruh. No, seriously, you guys should adult women fetish Evangelion. It's a real post by an anon. Uh, no, open image, new tab. So, so actually, this did someone at Ghana has an adult woman fetish? Adult. uh, 4chan is so funny, bro. I kind of like the ship too. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. Pretty decent ship. I like it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Gendo and Fuyutsuki. Yeah, that's one. That's OTP, bro. No debates. No question asked. It's way healthier. This is what Gendo should have done. Gendo should have just forget. He should have forgotten about Yui and just, make love with Fuyutsuki, and then third impact wouldn't happen. Yeah, they don't. This is, but yeah, Fuyutsuki and Gendo, one true pairing, bro. This is the healthiest way to move forward for Gendo. Gendo stop trying to be God and realize that he should be in love with his professor the entire time. Beautiful. Nuke the Asuka shivers. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, this ship is cursed. I'm gonna be real with you, fam. I don't think Kaoru would find Asuka attractive. He doesn't swing that way. He does not swing that way. Alright? He loves Shinji, bro. Or Kaji. Depends. Like, they don't even interact in the show. I mean, yeah, I feel like this ship just exists as a joke. Karu and Asuka, just like, it does feel like it's a joke to cuck Shinji. That's how I feel. It just feels like making the two characters who've never ever been like shown any positive interaction with one another whatsoever, and just put them together. Woof. For comedic reasons. Ritsuko and Kaji. I mean, whatever. I can take it or leave it. It's Kaji just did it to mess with Misato, anyways. Oh, now shoot, we got Shinji and Rei. Shinji and Rei and Shinji. Some people like this ship. Some people like Shinji and Rei. You could argue that if you believe in Freudian in Sigmund Freud, you tend to like people, and you tend to like people who's like your parents. And Shinji and Rei is literally. I'm spoiling so many things in this show, but like I assume you guys already watch. You guys already watched all of Ava, but yeah, Rei is literally a clone of Yui, so like it would make sense if you believe in Sigmund Freud that Shinji would like Rei. I actually don't dislike it. I despite what I said in my videos, like it's a pretty decent ship. Pretty decent ship. Fuyutsuki and Yui, this just feels like this is just sad for Fuyutsuki, man. I can take it or leave it, but like it's just sad for you Fuyutsuki, man. It's just like is that I don't know if this is a real trope, but like, the classic professor in love with their student. And the concept of Rei learning to live normally to Shinji is cool. Yeah, like she's becoming more and more of a real person compared to before, where she was just being used as a tool for like other people's selfish desires. Very existential stuff. I love this pairing. I love Kensuke and Toji. Best friends forever. Love it. Love their hijinks. Love the fact that they got put in Shinji's unit 1 with Shinji and had to see him go through hell to save them and be a pilot. Beautiful moment. Also, they're just fun together, all right. Okay, this is a very funny ship. Asuka Rei, Asuka and Rei. You know what? You you know what, Warren? You're right. This shit makes no sense. but I love it. Makes zero sense, but it's so funny. It's so funny, bro. Yeah, I know. They hate each. It's just funny because every official art just shows them hugging each other or like just hugging each other and shit. Like even this art, this fucking art. It's just so funny. It's just like it's just so funny. Like yeah, it makes no sense like I said, like you said, but like sometimes ships just fun, bro. Some ships don't have to make sense, bro, and fun. It's just funny to see like two characters that hate each other and they're all in official art illustration, they're always put together like in positive, like always hugging, standing beside each other. I know it's just for like fan service reasons because they're the main heroines of the show, but it's just funny the contrast between their relationship in the show and their relationship in the uh and the way it's portrayed in the illustrations. And you know, it's like enemies to lovers trope, you know, pretty funny, pretty funny. I know it's Yuri baiting, but like, come on, man, it's fun, all right. It's a classic. It's a classic Yuri bait. It came out before Yuri bait was Yuri bait. Yuri bait was a thing, you know. You gotta give it credit, you know. uh, next, Karu and Ray. I get they're both kind of angels, so and they're both have white hair, and they stood beside each other in Aveva to talk to Shinji about instrumentality. But yeah, it's whatever. I don't have much opinion about this ship. Hyuga and Misato. This one is funny, but this one is fun. I'll put it in the same tier as this because it's funny. It's just funny these two. Imagine Asuka and Misato. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see much chemistry in terms of a ship. They're just good friends in the beginning, but then obviously Asuka grows to dislike Misato more because of her relationship with Kaji and also all of that other stuff. Yeah, it's just, but I don't hate it, but yeah, it doesn't make sense. And there's no appeal to it. And this one is just, I mean, they're just parents. I mean, we don't know what the relationship is like either. It's just in flashback. So, but yeah, here's my list. I'll not take any objections. Um, I don't know who else is left, but But yeah, this is definitely gonna be the last tier list for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Any of you guys have any last minute questions? Please, I'll go to the restroom real quick and come back to answer some questions. I'm back from the restroom. The list is great. So are you gay? Just curious. No, I'm not gay. Why would you assume that? I mean, gay is cool, but I'm not gay. Oh, the Mao. Wait, what is that? Is it censor? Are you guys typing censor stuff? Oh, me too. Oh, me too. What do you mean, me too? You're definitely straight. All right, man. All right, dude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. No need to. No worries. Lamau. Lies. All right, some weird discourse, some weird arguments about to have happen in the chat. But yeah, that's what I get, I guess. That's what happens. Glad there's new viewers, audience, but yeah. All right, man. Shikinami deserve S tier, my god. Bro, you kind of like, man, you really, I feel like you're here to defend Asuka's honor, like our version of Asuka. I appreciate the grind, but damn. Damn, I appreciate the grind. Appreciate the comment. Unit 1 and Ray? That's literally just Yui and Ray, which is herself, Yui and her clone. What's my favorite supplementary work related to Evangelion? Uh, I guess I haven't seen too much, but I guess the manga? I don't know. I guess the manga. I haven't played any other games, so any of the games or the spin-off to many spin-offs, so the manga version of the story I really like. But yeah, today is pretty fun. Pretty fun day. Pretty fun time. Pretty fun stream. Pretty fun stream. Thank you everybody for coming in. Uh, I know I'm pretty small channel, but like any other unofficial Evangelion related works that I like, uh, I've read some dojins. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. What else? What else is there? Supplementary. Some dojins like. What other fan? I don't think I've seen that many other fan art, like unofficial stuff, other than the dojins and then the. I tried to watch. Was it Girlfriend? Not watch. Read Girlfriend of Steel. Actually, never mind. Like the manga version of Girlfriend of Steel or something. Is Evangelion my favorite anime? Yeah, up there. I think top three. It depends on my mind. My mind changes a lot, but right now, I guess it's yeah my number one favorite anime. Sometimes it's something else. Depends on the week. Fly me to the moon, let me play along the stars. Depends on your. I mean, dude, like, come on, dude. Like, your favorite changes depending on the mood because, like, depends on the mood, man. Depends on the mood. Like, sometimes you're in the mood for like Ava. Sometimes you're in the mood for like Toradora. Sometimes you're in the mood for ReZero. Those are my top three, by the way. You should read Nerf's Longest Day fan manga. It has good Asushin. I knew it, bro. I knew Warren. You're a big Asushin fan. That's why you were so. You sounded pretty mad in the comment before. I knew it, bro. I knew it. No worries, bro. I'm on your side most of the. I'm on your side most of. On your side. Nerf's Longest Day. I heard of that before. Nerf's Longest Days. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Oh, I'm not gonna look at it right now. This stream's gonna get demonetized. That was close. Bro, that was close. That was so close. That was so close. Lamau, that was so close. Oh, dude, I have never heard of this before. Wow. Man, you're really a uh big Asushin fan. I see, I see. Alright. Well, thanks for the recommendation. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a bit. So if you guys have any other question, please feel free to ask now. Last question for real. Last few questions. If not, thank you so much for joining the stream. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me say a sinners like on Jupiter and Mars. Excuse me. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Alright. Alright. It's time for me to dip. Bounce. Skittle out here. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. I'll see you guys in the future. Feel free to check. You know what? You know what? I'm glad we met. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. Glad we could talk. Glad we could talk things out. Not every YouTuber, not every YouTuber listened to their comments, I guess. Glad to meet you too, Warren. Alright, skedaddle. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.